Hiya. This is going to be a quick one, but it's something I've had come to me this morning over the last few hours. I've been awake today. It's been made so clear to me, and I've started to realise so much that through my awakening journey, I have been really divinely led, and the channelers and messages and Instagram has been a really big thing where it's really helped me when I wasn't trusting my intuition. But this morning I wasn't pulled, and I think even yesterday I realised and noticed that when I'm going onto Instagram and looking, and I used to get full body chills and be like, oh yeah, I'm realising that those messages, I'm like, well, duh, with what they're saying, and it's like, I totally get it. It's because I don't need that now. I trust my intuition so deeply now that I don't need confirmation outside of myself. They were such a huge part of my awakening. Channelers, synchronicities, angel numbers, tarot readers, they were all such a huge part, and I will be forever grateful for every single one of them. And I have saved every single video through my awakening that I have received through Instagram, and that for me has been so powerful when I didn't trust me at all. But I've actually realized that I have done so much inner work on myself that I have actually got to a point, and that's thanks to all of them. That's not just me. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to be here and be feeling and knowing what I know, and just, oh my gosh, it's just an inner knowing now. I don't need that confirmation. Like the last few days, things have been coming to me, and I'm like, yeah, I totally get it. I feel like there's been things that have come up, and they feel like little tests. And then a day, or even like later on that day, I go onto Instagram and there's a message confirming just that, and it doesn't hit me the same. And it doesn't hit me the same is because I'm trusting my own intuition. So when it's coming to me, it's like, oh my gosh, yeah. And my real confirmation for me, when these things, I feel it, and then and I know it came to me today, that they told me that my confirmation is when I get the full body chills, literally all over, the tingling, oh my gosh, it's so powerful. That is my own confirmation. I don't need to seek validation or confirmation outside of myself now, and that is just so powerful for me. But so much has come because I've allowed. And another thing I kept hearing, and I just knew in myself, I need to step away from social media, because I think, well, they call it doom scrolling, but when I'm scrolling and I'm occupying my mind so much with other outside distractions, yes, I'm not talking about my children, they're my children, but I'm saying outside of like the noise and the chatter and social media side of it, I've had messages over the last, I'd say about a month, saying you need to cut back. And I was like, yeah, okay. And I tried to, but I wasn't listening, and I was still going on. I actually get it now. Like even this morning, I know music activates me. I know that I channel when I listen to music. I know that. Not fully how that works, but I think it's the emotions it can bring up. I think I then open up my channel and I let whatever needs to flow through me, flow through me. But I think I just need to trust. But yeah, I was receiving messages saying about the social media side of it, and I totally get it, because even this morning I went to listen to music. I literally haven't really been. I think there was one from Courtney, who is she's my mentor. So, and it was listening to Courtney and Zero. She channels Zip source through her, and they came to her and said that they were zero, which is your 0 point. That's another thing that I didn't fully get. I registered what they were saying, but I actually truly get it now. But I received that message this morning, and it was like, oh my gosh, I get it. Oh my gosh, I get it. And then I like switched it off, because I could feel the downloads, and literally the things that are coming to me and flowing through me, because I'm shutting off the outside noise. I'm allowing myself to sit in silence. And that's what I've kept hearing. You need to sit in silence, pull yourself away. I'm doing it. And it just gets better from there. Once you open and you let it flow, and you sit in the silence. And And I know before, through my awakening, I couldn't have done that. I wasn't in the right space because I had too many other things. I had too many, all the density and all the energies that I'd stored and in my vessel and in me, this is where the shadow work comes in. You have to release that. You can't move forward and you can't move on from that until you've released all those things that you've pent up, all the memories, all the experiences, everything that you've experienced and you've not dealt with, and you've bottled it down and pushed it down. I can't deal with that now. I know, I've been doing it for years, but that's where it's had to come out. And even it's slight things that I get upset and I do this, I know it's all part of it. I've got to let it out. Cry, do what you need to. And your brain doesn't need to make sense of it. That's another thing. Your brain just wants to make sense of everything. Why are you feeling like that? Why is that? This, there must be a reason for it. No, sometimes there's not. You just need to let it out. And I'm realizing that so much. But me allowing it to come and flow through me, it's just so much has flown through me today already, because I've silenced and I've not felt, even to the point I put music and music. No, then it was actually irritating me. I thought, no, I'm not. I need to just have my brain and let it flow. And it did, and it's flowed so much all the way home from dropping off my son from nursery to nursery. The things that were coming, things that were flowing, and it was, I get things in a way I didn't get, and it's just, oh, I can't tell you, and I can't express enough how it feels that I know that me just being me, I have so much hidden knowledge and wisdom that has been locked up inside of me. And I designed it to be that way, but it's only now that I'm starting to unlock it, and I'm allowing it to flow through me, because I have done the inner shadow work. I have let go of so much. I have let go of the density. I've let my body purge. I've let my body feel. I've done the shit, and it is hard and it is tough, but that's where my channel comes in. I know that that's all part of it. I'm here to share my experience, because my experience, I know that there's been many before me that have been experiencing the same kind of miracles and amazing things, synchronicities, channelers, angel numbers, and tarot readers come, but they didn't know how to express it, and they didn't know how to take it forward, and it was so shamed, and you'd be told you're crazy and this and that. And so people before me haven't been able to get to the point where I am now, where I know that I am here, and and this is what came to me today, that it had to be that way for me. And it's been like that for a lot of other people previously, but they haven't done whatever for reason, they just weren't able to express that and move forward, because it wasn't time for that. It wasn't time to do it then. Whereas now this is for me. I've gone through the shit. I've gone through the shadows and the ups and the downs and the this and the that, and I've truly let go of, and been so divinely guided to let go of everything, that I've got to the point where I know that I am they've done such, oh my God, the nervous system, even when I think about it, and how my mentor has helped me reprogram my nervous system and to rewire it so it doesn't go on my mind, it doesn't allow, and it just lets. And it's, how it's worked, I don't know, but it's just, I know it has built so much trust within myself. I'm not feared. The illusions that we're told are real, like judgment, fear, envy, comparison, and all the horrible, it's not horrible, but things that aren't real, they're illusions. Those things, and they're the negative, and it is negative because they're not real. But all those things that I've been so fearful, they're just gone. And don't get me wrong, my brain likes to try and still tell me, but I think even my brain's starting to get it more, and it's starting to get it because I feel it so deeply, like realizing that I have let go of everything, my density, and even if there's slight things, it might be slight things that I'm still purging out, and that's okay. Have a cry here, have a cry there. I know it's all for a reason, but doing that, I know that when I let that go, and I've done the shadow work and I'm letting it, and I'm able to feel from my 0 point, that part of you, and it's like a clean slate. And when you can work from that, that's when you can open your channel, and that's when you can let things flow and things come so easy. And you just know, oh my God, my whole life I've wished my mum had just felt, and she knew I didn't feel like that. I get it now. I get it so much, and I've had such huge, oh my gosh, yeah, I'll come back. I have got an appointment. So, but I just want to share that. And I know that my experiences and me going through how I've gone, I've got to express it in my way. I'm not meant to channel the way other people's, and that's where my brain likes to come in and tell me that I'm doing it wrong, I'm not doing enough, you need to seek validation outside of you. No, I don't need that. I know it's so strong in me. I know I just have to share me. I have to share my experiences. I have to share it in the way that I am right now, because there's people out there, they're experiencing the same kind of thing that I have in whatever way, but I am here to show you that you are not crazy, that what you are feeling, those angel numbers, those synchronicities, the the channelers that could be coming to you, the tarot readers, and you haven't got a clue what they're talking about, is happening for a reason, because you're getting prepared to be activated. I just know it's, and that me sharing my experiences going to help you. My brain has been questioning it and trying to figure out, like, these people have different palladiums and they have different things come like channeling through them, and their light language and all of that. That's just not that. My blueprint's unique, just like everyone's is. We've all programmed, designed it to be that way, for us to be able to express in the way that we're meant to, in the way that we're meant to resonate, and, you know, magnetize the people that are meant to hear me and feel me, and, you know, so that I can be there for them, so I am the lighthouse for them, for those, the ones that resonate with me and feel magnitude and feel pulled to me some way, even if they don't fully understand it. I'm here through my own experiences. That's why I've created Higher Self Collective, so that I can share that on there, so people can come, and even if they don't want to speak and they don't, but there's a place where you can go and you can look and think, oh my God, I get that's what's happening to me. And that, oh my God, to have that, I swear to God, is the most powerful thing through an awakening. And I know that I'm here to frigging do it. There's so much more I want to tell you right now, because there's just been so much that's come to me, and it's just, it just makes so much sense. And I've heard about when they've said that I've suppressed and I've not felt safe, that my gifts have been with me the whole time. And when I was little, and it came to me today, oh my gosh, it hit me so hard that it wasn't my parents that suppressed that. They weren't the ones, because they were the most loving, beautiful parents. And yeah, everyone has their issues. That's life. We're all on our own missions here, you know, dealing with what we're trying to deal with, as well as having a family and children and everything else. But when people, I would hear them, and they would, you know, and I would hear messages about you've suppressed it, and I'd always think, but that's not how I felt about my mum and dad. My mum was so spiritual, and they were the most, you know, loving. They didn't hold back their love for me, and it wasn't, and it came to me. It's society. It's the programming that we've been installed, that that's not normal. Like, I thought I was crazy and a bit woo-woo, because I'm weird, because I would talk to myself in my head. And it came to me today, no, you weren't crazy. That was us. You've been speaking to us, and we've been channeling through you your whole life. And where I thought I was going crazy, and I've had that for so long, but I think it got to a point where I was in such a low place and such in lack mindset, and I just shut off to it completely. I wasn't hearing any of it, like my intuition and my gut feelings, and that's where that came in. And there was red flags coming in around my relationship and things, and it was just, things were coming up and I just couldn't understand. But that was my intuition, but that's where I blocked it completely. I was so lost in the density of everything, and I was so lost in the negativity and all the things that had happened that I hadn't dealt with, and just, oh, my own insecurities, my hatred for myself, my not feeling good enough, and all of those things shut that off. But actually realizing this morning that, oh my God, I've had that my whole life. When they've said that, you've suppressed it, I've suppressed it because it became to a point where it wasn't safe for me to feel that I could be that, for me to even express it. So I would do it very much by myself. And that's where you go into yourself and it retracts. And I got to the point where it wasn't safe to be feeling like that. And it's been there my whole life. And I know it has. It's been there because it's just part of me. And I've just thought that everyone's like that, but actually they're not. And I've had messages saying that you don't realize your gifts because it's just you. They've been there with you your whole life. And oh my God, realizing that is just huge. And I can't wait for you all to be experiencing what I am in your own way, but to have those epiphanies and real knowing, and just there is not a doubt in your body, even in your mind, that that is the truth, that what you're feeling and what you're having flooding through you and those things that are coming to you is freaking true. Oh, and it's so true. I've had downloads even like yesterday. It was just, you don't realize that when it's those little moments like this is like huge for me. Although it might be very minor, and my brain's was saying, not so much now, but would say, well, that's not, it's not valid, you know, why would anyone need to know that? They need to know it because it is so, it's just a pull. I had to come on here and tell you and share this with you because it's just part of it. And I know that I am so solid in what I know, and it's just, if you are feeling me, and even I am, but that's my passion and that's my love, and that's when I can tell that it's so real and it's from my 0 point that this is coming from, because it's so passionate. And it's just so easy. It's so easy for me to just sit here and just talk and share me with you. And it's not in that egotistical, like, oh, listen, everyone listen. No, this is to help you. This is not just for me. This is to help any of you that resonate with me and that can feel me. And even if it's just something about me that you don't understand, but you're pulled to, oh, okay, I don't understand. That's where my channel's there. I'm just expressing my journey, and it can resonate with you in any what way, but it will help you realize that you aren't going crazy, that what is happening to you right now, you're being activated. It's part of your journey and you're meant to be activated right now. And that is really, and I know it's really scary, but I'm here and I know I'm a lighthouse to be here to lead you. And through that, to show you that it's not, and to make the experience that, you know, of awakening not so daunting and dark. And I'm not saying it's not going to be, but having a place to go where you can just express, or you can go for it, just to listen, to know that you're not going crazy, and a bit of confirmation, you know, but to trust that the messages and the things that source are bringing to you, like the synchronicities and channelers and, you know, and tarot readers, they're coming for you for a reason. That just doesn't appear. If they've not, and they've suddenly appeared on your algorithm, there's reasons for that. It's because you need to hear those messages. You need to hear what they are telling you. But yeah, you need to trust. And that's what I had no physical proof of any of this. It was just such a deep inner knowing. Oh my God, this just feels, I can feel it deep in me that this is real. There's a reason for this. And so, but yeah, I've got to go. But I hope you all have a really good Thursday.